These cakes are flying off the shelves in Korean bakeries right now.
Well, hey, Jesse, how you doing?
Oh, honey, it's about to get fluffy up in here. Yippee. First, put your juicy strawberries on a towel to drain a bit. Don't need them leaking all through the frosting, sliding your layers everywhere. Save your prettiest ones for the top decoration. Well, I don't know. That sounds fake. Super real. I ran there yesterday. Very scenic. Very bodily. High bottle density region. And on to this fluffy cloud chiffon sponge. This is where meringue does its magic. We always separate them outside the bowl because if a yolk burst, it doesn't ruin the whole batch. Any teeny bit of yolk or grease or anything and your whites won't whip up. Now, this is where things get fluffy, baby. Beat those egg whites till they stand tall, like they just heard good gossip. 5 stars. Would kidnap again. I'm not done. Coordinates. Whoa. That way. Whoa. That way. Slowly add in your sugar. Give the granules time to dissolve. Oh, look at that. Medium stiff peaks. Not too stiff, not too floppy. Just like a proper diva. Look, you don't have to wash your mixer bowl this way. We take our egg yolks and sugar, mix it till it's smoother than my strut. Perfect! To the ship! Oh yeah! This whole planet is ball Twinkies and fiddle bottle. Shut your pie hole. Get on the ship. Good day. Kindly continue failing elsewhere. What is that? Now that's called the ribbon stage, by the way. Your batter forms a ribbon on top before sinking back in. Now we pour in the oil and the milk and keep it silky, not chunky, or I'll say rubbish. Sift your cake flour and baking powder directly in your bowl. Now listen close. Do not go all bull snot on this batter. We fold gently. Treat it like a delicate secret. Madame, that is produce. It's glowing. It is flavorful. It enhances desserts. If it glows, it goes. That peach is for pastry applications only. Is the fruit compromised? Then fold in your meringue in 3 additions. Reach down to the bottom and let the batter follow your spatula around to the top. Turn the bowl and you do it again. Every once in a while, cut down through the centrifusion there. Overmix this and I swear, great googly magoogly, I will haunt you. It's okay if you have marble-sized meringue there. They'll melt in when it bakes. You just want to make sure you keep all the air in your batter. Air is what's mainly going to rise the sponge. The fruit appears
adjacent. What does it do?
It super flavors desserts.
That's it?
That's it.
We're taking it anyway! And in she goes. 325 degrees. Nice and slow, like a Sunday stroll in fabulous pants. It's ready when it springs back right away. Our little feet there doing their job. Korean bakeries are out here living that fast-paced cake life, baking and assembling their dreamy creations all in one magical day. But at home, oh honey, we got luxury. We let that sponge cake take a little beauty sleep overnight in the fridge. And let me tell you, it wakes up glowing. The texture firms up, the crumb settles down like it found inner peace. And all those sweet vanilla and eggy notes, they're mingling like guests at a fabulous little flavor party. They're getting all refined and stuff and fancy. Now, if you're in a I need cake now kind of mood, no worries, boo. Just pop it in the freezer for 30 to 45 minutes and call it a quick chill glow up. This turns out to be useless. I am blaming you. What? For what? You grabbed it. It was glowing suspiciously.
Doggone it! That was for custard!
Conclusion. The peach has been abducted. Statistical outcome. They will discover it does nothing. We kind of took a shortcut with the strawberry preserves and making the strawberry syrup and filling. You'll need a 1/3 cup for the sugar syrup that you brush on the layers. A little bit of lemon juice to brighten up the flavor. Bubble it until the sugar dissolves and let it cool completely. Leave a few tablespoons of the puree to use in the swoops of frosting later on. Why is this cockpit sticky and why is there glitter in the oxygen vents? Because you insisted on installing a dramatic entrance confetti cannon. It was atmospheric. So is basic hygiene. Fly to ship. Now, here comes the big bakery secret. Stabilize whipped cream with gelatin. And we have a trick that is totally life-changing. Bloom your gelatin. Let it sit. Let it think about its life choices. Whisk your heavy cream to medium peaks and add in your powdered sugar, sweetened condensed milk. Nuke your gelatin to liquefy it. We mix a little cream in with the gelatin first. We don't just dump that whole thing in like a nincompoop. We found out the hard way. Ours form little lumps in that little bowl there, so we nuked it all again. Not hot. If it's hot, criminy, you got a disaster. They will not enjoy the singing asteroid. It does not sing. It screams!
Perfect accuracy.
That is not north.
It never is.
Zippity-doo-dah, zippity-day. My, oh my, zippity-doo-dah. This is the easy way to cut your layers. Let the knife do the work. Hold it steady, turn the cake. Make one complete turn, and you have a line there. That's where you hold your knife and it goes in all by itself. Trust me here. Brush the layer with the syrup. Layer 1, cream. Layer 2, strawberries. Layer 3, more drama. Our puree filling and strawberries started leaching too much liquid, so we put it all in a strainer. That'll teach them. And for once in our lifetime, we're going for the dome. We're getting artsy-fartsy in our build. Keep it clean, keep it classy, Korean style, baby. No nonsense. Let it chill out in the fridge for another 15 to 20 minutes. In the moment. Oh, honey, look at her. She's looking smoother than butter on a hot biscuit. Now get out that last bit of puree and swoop it up. Mess this up and I'll say it loud. Fiddle, faddle, and fooey. It stays sweet, stay fluffy, and keep those cakes chuffed and fabulous, baby. Mwah!